Hello, today we're going to learn how to enter an ONIX product and create a valid ONIX file using ONIXEDIT Cloud. I'm currently in my ONIXEDIT Cloud account and it's empty. I'm going to create. First, I'm going to click on the Add New Title button. And I can see that in the form presented to me, there are some fields that appear in red. They indicate mandatory fields according to the ONIX standard. If I want a complete visual, I can click here on the error summary and I can see the full list of errors and also position myself on each of these errors directly in the interface. I can also see that there are already fields with values defined. So the reason is that we have default values defined at the catalog level. Let's see what it is. In the action menu, I have here a function that allows me to edit the default values. So we can see the same values. And to show you how it works, I'm going to enter Canada here as the default country of publication. And I'm going to save everything. And I'm going to start again by adding a new title. And if we look in the country of publication field, the value CA is indeed there. Now, I can start entering my title. To help me, I have a notepad file here with the values I need to enter. I'm going to start with the ISBN 13 because I'm going to put this value also in the reference record. For your information, if you ever have difficulty determining the meaning of a field, you can use this menu. With this function, Show Help Fields, you'll see that there are question marks that appear to the right of each field. If I click on a question mark, I can see the description of the field with its meaning, its use. Okay, so I'm going to close all this and continue. So I paste the same values into my reference record in my ISBN 13 because at the reference record level, it's the identifier specific to my company. I could have put anything like a sequence. The important thing is that it's a value unique within my company. Okay, here for the EAN, I'm also going to paste the same value. And now I need a title. So you'll understand that. To enter a valid title according to the ONIX standard, all I need to do is fill in the sections that appear in red. It's as simple as that. So now I need to go here. I see that there are no values in red. And obviously, the more information I add, the more complete my ONIX product will be. So, well, we can complete it with other information, such as the year of publication. So we'll find that here. According to the ONIX standard, it must be defined as year, month, day, like this. Obviously, if we deviate from this rule, well, there will be an error identified. You see? So I absolutely have to define it this way. I can also define the number of pages. So in this 352 pages. So there you go. We continue and so on. Now, in terms of tabs, only this one appears in red. Supply details. So I need to add a new supplier. So here I can give it a name. So I'll enter ONIXEDIT, for example. I need to define the role. I'll take this one, publisher to reseller. For availability, I'll indicate that my title is available. And finally, I also need to set a price. So let's go. I choose $24.95 in Canadian dollars. Okay, and I could also set the country. There you go. Now, well, I can see that my product is valid. Great. I save. And we can see that there is currently a final validation happening on the server. After a while, we'll be able to see the result. Well, I can already export my title and it will be valid. To do this, I simply need to either search or select, but in this case, we only have one title, so I can directly export my title. I can export it in ONIX 3 with long tags. That's what ref means. In ONIX 3.1, also with long tags or short tags. By default, ONIXEDIT saves this data with long tags. It's easier to read. It's easier to interpret when looking at the result of a file. So I'll go with this. That value. And we see in the notification that something is happening. It's the preparation of the file. It's done. And I can go get my file. It's saved. Let's go see what it looks like. So I'm going to open it. And we can see the final result with all the ONIX information, and I can already start transmitting my file. We could also enhance our file. One of the first and very good ways to enhance it is to add a cover image. I'm going to close this. I have a cover image here. I'm going to drag it. I'm going to indicate what kind of image it is. It's a front cover, of course. I hit OK. I save everything, and there will be another validation now since I just made a modification to my product. And here, a special thing, a thumbnail is created so that in my list, instead of having large images that are heavier to display in a small list like this, when I have multiple products, I can see all my products with their thumbnails automatically generated from the high resolution image. And we see the result now. Once that's done, I can export again. I'll show you now if I export it in ONIX 3 with short tags, the difference. Same situation, we're still waiting for the result. As for the notification, and it's done, I can go check my product. And this time, instead, we had long tag names earlier, and now we have codes. That's why I was saying earlier that it's easier to interpret with long tag names. But most of the time, it's not meant for humans, it's for exchanging information between computer systems. So it's lighter to work with short tags, and most of the time, that's what you'll use. But, well, it's really up to you. Also, within our system, we have the ability to make transmissions a bit more automated. What I just did is an export, but I could also use the Transmit to Partners tool. With this tool, we can set up multiple FTP accounts, which are assigned to you by your partners. And once you've created these FTP accounts, well, to transmit one or several titles, you just need to search, select them, or transmit everything each time. And then you just have to select the partners you want to send to and click on that button, and the transmission will happen automatically. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the wonderful world of ONIX.